Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. A very warm welcome to you all here on the thrilling of occasions here at the Music Hall Royale, where tonight we have the privilege of presenting to you for your approval the premiere performance of The Mystery of Edwin Drood. Now, this is a musicale with dramatic entry. Now, as we are no doubt aware, Mr. Charles Dickens was well halfway through writing the greatest mystery novel of our time when he committed the most ungenerous deed a writer could ever commit. He died. I know. Leaving no clue as to how he wanted to end this story that he had wrote. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, you will decide how you want this to end. And then our cast will make its most earnest effort to meet those specifications. Oh, and gentlemen, please do remember those among you who might have come here unaccompanied and require companionship through the final curtain. Or not. You need only to speak to Mr. James Throttle, where he will ensure that
you will never be lonely again. I'll fix you up later, sir.
Oh, look, Jim, he wants fixing up right now. His tongue is hanging out. Oh, wait. He is just very fucking tired. My apologies. And, ladies and gentlemen, do remember that these are unpaid ingenues, and that we ask you to contribute to generosity towards their theatrical studies, and make sure that all goods are returned tomorrow morning.
None the worse for wear.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let us start with tonight's bill of fare. For the first time ever, I give you The Mystery of Edwin Drood. Florence, the ancient mulberry cathedral city of Portsmouth. Not such a good setting for the Christmas season that is now upon us. And as we travel to Portsmouth, we hear a gush of wind go through the giant elms as they shed a gush of wintry tears. We are now in the home of Mr. John Jasper, choir master, composer, organist, and gifted vocalist, and who, ladies and gentlemen, better essay to play the role tonight than our own gifted vocalist, Mr. Clive Paget himself.
Another trifling day, one most trifling day of flying pain, boredom grinds my brain down to the brain. A man can go quite mad, and not be all that bad, considering it's the disturbing night you've ever had. To curse aloud in church, or choke them who don't smile your way. Things are can't make a man can have bad dreams, and not he always seems. You're not quite far removed from all the newness upstream. The kind of thing that's sanity is just a passing by. Man can do quite mad. Unblessed are the dull, and more ceaseless peace of love. Some wondrous night strolls up sunlight with husky light. A sculpture like in arms, a sorcerer like in charms, a fiend who frightened no one for the no one that he harmed, who put his blood to only desperate respite from the spin power. Oh, knowing this is true, I hide myself in thought, where one cannot be caught, and feed on dreams that consciousness eat I've been taught. And someday I use my way in mind, you'll find me glad. Man could do what man could do, what man could do. Quite mad!
But Mr. John Jasper eagerly awaits the arrival of his beloved nephew and title character of our story tonight, young Edwin Drood.
Hello, Uncle!
Why, there's the lad now.
My dear Uncle.
No, ladies and gentlemen, your eyes do not deceive you. Many devotees of male impersonation better recognize Miss Nothing and talk happy tales when she does a remarkable rendition of Aren't I Half a Top. But, ladies and gentlemen, tonight she shall hide her distinctive garb, form behind the garb of young Edwin Drood. So, ladies and gentlemen, a warm round of applause, if you will, for our guest artiste tonight and leading person, Miss Alice Nothing.
Any dinner, Uncle?
You forget, Edwin, that the term uncle and nephew are prohibited here by express agreement.
Of course, you're right, John. After all, we do only have half a dozen years or so between our ages. Hello, Jack! Don't drink yet, I must propose a toast.
A toast to what, Ned?
He asks to what? To Rosa.
Rosa.
The fair Miss Rosa Bud. Surely you've not forgotten, Jack, that Rosa and I are soon to be wed.
It has now quite slipped my mind.
Yes, a tedious ceremony in your creaking cathedral, John. Then it's off to dusty Egypt, where I intend to shake things up a bit.
It is certain. Egypt seems a desperate great distance.
Indeed it is. This portrait of Rosa is not one of my better efforts, Jack. Yet you choose to hang it here. In heaven's name, why?
Because it reminds me of you, Edwin, and of the happiness I wish you and Rosa.
Oh, I'm sure we'll be quite happy, though our courtship suffers from an unavoidable flatness, owing to the fact that my dead grandfather and her dead grandfather had got us married at birth. Why the devil couldn't have just left us alone?
Tut, tut, dear boy.
Tut, tut. Yes, well, it's all very well for you, Jack. You have the freedom to love whoever you choose. Why, you hurt your feelings, John.
How can you hurt my feelings?
Good heavens, Jack. You look frightfully ill. There's a strange film come over your eyes.
I've been suffering from a pain, agony that overcomes me. I've been forced of late to seek treatment in London. Fear not, the effects will soon be gone.
My dear uncle.
Then take it as a warning. And Ned, Edwin, this stays confident between us.
It shall be sacredly preserved, John.
I am confident in you because
Because we are fast friends. Because you love and trust me as I love and trust you. Both hands, Jack. My dearest Uncle Jack.
my dearest Ned.
A life without your friendship would be life as good as dead.
The winds of hell may blow, but as well may know, I'll even call me to small face of mine.
For you, to keep you warm and promise. We know you're next of kin, and yet we know your mama's frozen in the skin. The Lord that knows me, the walls that rise me, to keep me when all others breathe and be my dearest Uncle Jack, if fancy was against you, I would be the dream you back. A loyal ally would be but glad to die. If I had one extra breath of life, you might buy. 'Tis true, to keep you warm and promise. We know you're next of kin, and yet we know your mama's face and leave the skin. The Lord that knows these things, the bonds that tie us twin, to keep me when all others breathe and Tis true for you, to keep me always true.
Miss Nothing and Mr. Paget, everybody. Two prizes received 2 points for these prizes almost seems an embarrassment of your riches. But, looking out here tonight, it looks like you all wouldn't be embarrassed by much. Well, young Edwin Drood is visiting Nordstrom to offer his regards but she was soon young, bride to be the fair Miss Rosa Barge, who, like Drood, is an orphan, and resides in Cloisterham's leading seminary, aptly, but if not correctly named, the Nuns' House. And who, ladies and gentlemen, more accurate to portray the role tonight than our that English rose that is yet to be plucked, that blossoming bud, the fair Miss Deirdre Peregrine.
Rosa, the happiest of birthdays to you. I just wish I could say this on each of your birthdays.
I fear that is not likely since, as you know, your own nephew Edwin and I will be departing for Egypt once we are married.
It was only a wish, Rosa. I have been awaiting your birthday with eagerness.
Eagerness, Mr. Jasper?
Yes, your voice will no longer be subject to the fluctuations of adolescence. And pray tell, how is your voice today, my dearest student?
As my tutor, perhaps that question should best be answered by you. Shall I sing the Mozart?
No! I composed a song for you on the specialty of your birthday. Our choir master's pay being what it is, my life's blood is the most I can afford to offer.
Oh, Mr. Jasper, I could not sing these words. It would not be proper.
Why? Whatever could be wrong?
I'm not worthy of it.
As your choir master, that shall be my decision. From the beginning, please.
Between the merry bed of night and day, upon a steely sheet of light, I lay and in the moonfall I'll give myself to you. I'll bathe in the moon and dress myself in blue. Before the cloak of night reveals the morn, time holds its breath while it conceals the dawn, and in the moonfall all sound is frozen still, yet warm against me. Your spin will warm and chill. On moonfall, I feel its fingers betwixt us, let nothing intervene. Between our eyes, the only sight I see is luscious rising
That was lovely, Rosa.
Thank you, sir.
But lovely will not do. When you sing these words, you must make me feel as if you mean them. Once again, if you please.
conscientious master. I believe you must make her afraid of you. No wonder.
No wonder.
You'd be afraid of him under similar circumstances, wouldn't you, Helena?
Not under any circumstances.
Our very own fiery-spirited ladies and gentlemen, Miss Janet Conover.
Good evening, Reverend Crisparkle.
Good afternoon, Mr. Jasper. And may I introduce young Neville Landless and his twin sister Helena. They have arrived from Ceylon where they no longer have any family. Neville has been entrusted to my care, and Helena will be living here at the nuns' house.
Welcome to Cloisterham, Mr. Landless.
Neville has been entrusted to my care to calm his rather hot-tempered nature, and for him to make a new beginning for himself here in Cloisterham.
Did you and your sister lose your parents recently, Mr. Landless?
Their mother died when they were quite young. Now their stepfather has passed over as well.
I'm most sorry.
There's no need for you, bright gentlemen, to console me. As it happens, it is well my stepfather died when he did, or I might have killed him.
The newest member of our company, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Victor Grinstead.
I surprise you, sir.
You shock me, unspeakably shock me.
You never saw him beat my sister. My stepfather was a brute, Mr. Jasper. In desperation, Helena tried on more than one occasion to flee our stepfather's cruel and miserly hand, even disguising herself as a boy, but to no avail. As for myself, I have had from my earliest remembrances to subdue a deadly and bitter hatred, which has made me secret and revengeful.
I say!
But your kindness and goodwill have deeply moved me, and I pledge to change my ill-tempered ways and break a new ground for myself.
There's the lad. You'll soon blend in, Mr. Jasper.
Your pupil, Mr. Jasper. She sings beautifully.
I trust so, Mr. Landless.
Your efforts have not been without success.
Thank you.
And, may I inquire that your relationship extends beyond that of pupil and master?
Oh, heavens no, Neville. Miss Bud is betrothed to Edwin Drood, Mr. Jasper's nephew.
You do well to cast your eyes and interests in other directions, sir.
I beg your pardon, Mr. Jasper.
No pardon is necessary. However, I must be off. Quite a practice, I fear. Enjoy your new life, Mr. Landless.
Thank you. Thank you indeed, Mr. Jasper. I trust we shall meet again. And I would like to see what sort of a man is worthy of the affection of Miss Bud.
Steady, lad. Steady.
You are feeling better now, aren't you?
Much. Thank you.
These surroundings, which may seem very secure to you, are new and unsettling to me. You will be my friend, won't you?
Of course. I will be a friend to you, as such a mighty thing can be to such a womanly and handsome creature as you.
Who is Mr. Jasper?
My Edwin's uncle, and my music master.
You know that he loves you.
Oh, don't! He has made a slave out of me with his looks, forced me to keep silent without uttering a single threat.
What is it you fear, pretty one?
I fear the night, sky.
blemish on England's fair complexion is the Princess Puffer, who ministers to her client's needs and hears more than she tells. Portraying the role tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is the queen of the red light district, the mother of the musical royale. I give you Miss Angela Pricesock.
Crime don't pay. That's what I tells them. If it did, would I be here mixing pipes? What can I sell them for a pint of rotten beer? Throws your hat to pocket robins. I slut to put some sleep. Bash your face for eating tuppence. Pure disgrace to work so cheap. So I say to pick up measures of London gin. You can pay for one's wear dinner in the ages of sin. Sell my soul, cold of double bed. Who would buy this sack of skin? On the whole, there ain't much profit in the ages of sin. Nights in a row. A piece of crumb that you've been buttering up instead of me. A piece of raspberry tart. Oh! I didn't think you wanted me, sir. First night on the day with him, eh? Well, I can show you. I've had him on numerous occasions. And, whatever he's got in store for you, praise God, it'll be over in an instant. Well, oh! What do they pay you, love? Why, I don't know. I had him when he was 14, God love him. You haven't had better since, have you? He hasn't had any since. I've seen girls from cut families trap men in fluttery rings, and they call past the jumblies over nuptial breakfast trays, over there in better lemon, sleeps are blinking hypocrite, spins his days, eyes cast to heaven, spins both nights amongst that shit. Oh! I apologize. Never ever happen again. Yes, now, where was I? Oh yeah, shit.
in London wine quickly. My task is only half finished, and your medicine is as potent as usual.
Send the mixing opium with mine these days. I'll fix it for you now.
Yes, before I can get to the shifting colours and the changing scenery, I must get rid of him! No! Him!
Can't spake it, there's no one there. Yes, of course. Now, excuse me, I've got something.
I don't quite seem to recall what I just said. Can you direct me to the nearest railway station? I appear to have been lost.
5 threepence you owes me.
For a large sum for a small courtesy. However, if you are that needy. And the railway station.
The nearest is Aldgate. 10 minutes of a walk away from the river.
Thank you. Incredible.
Who are you then? And what are you?
I wonder how many of you noticed that meaningful statement. It almost seemed like a clue to me, don't you think? Let's have it again once more, dear.
Really?
Yes, once more. Let's go.
Well. Who are you then? And what are you?
What indeed? It is now the following day, and as we return to Cloister, we meet their sordid surroundings. But we do meet Cloister's leading citizen, Mayor Thomas Sapsey.
Good afternoon, Mayor Sapsey.
Really? With the what? Well, this is unacceptable! But once again, you'll see who gets settled with the... Ladies and gentlemen, a brief announcement. I would like to say that the part of Mayor Thomas Sapsey will not, I repeat, will not be played by Mr. James Hitchens tonight. As many of you already know, Mr. Hitchens likes to occupy the bar in the rear more than the footlights in front of me, and at this very moment he is indisposed due to his injuries fighting for a lady's honor. I guess the lady intended on William Cartwright. I hope this comes subject to your approval. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. But might I add, it's more your luck than mine.
Good afternoon, Mayor Sassy.
Good afternoon, Reverend Crisparkle and
These are my new charges from Ceylon. I'm taking them to meet... here he is now. Helena, Neville, allow me to introduce Edwin Drood.
Sir!
Sir, I congratulate you on your good fortune, Mr. Drood.
Good fortune, sir?
Your betrothal, sir.
Oh, yes, Rosa.
Edwin is soon to depart himself for your segment of the globe, Neville.
Ceylon, Mr. Drood.
No, but very much the same. Egypt.
Oh. To make your future, sir?
No, to ensure that Egypt has one. I shall shortly be taking over my family's engineering concern there, and I plan to put off a miracle.
Pray, what miracle?
The Cairo Transverse, Mr. Landless, a thoroughfare for commerce and coach travel across the desert to Alexandria. A monumental task, Mr. Drood. Yes.
One wonders where one will obtain, for example, the paving stones?
From the pyramids!
No!
Yes. My studies show there is enough rock in the top half of the Great Pyramid alone.
This is English blasphemy. Is it not enough that you take our delicate brew of tea leaves and likewise improve it by pouring cow's milk into...
Please, let's not raise our voices here and, Portsmouth High Street.
I meant no offense, sir.
And I did not mean my awkward ways to arouse such emotion, or to ruffle your splendid feathers, Miss Bud.
I'm sure Mr. Landless only feels passionately about his part of the world, Edwin, as long as he keeps his passions in check.
I fear I have not yet adapted myself to your restrained climate. You might forgive me yourselves if you knew the uncivilized and warm allure of our homeland. My reputation precedes me here, a situation I needs must fear. What hope have I of landing in with this my shade of skin? I thought I cleaned my slate at last, but they anticipate my past. Show them with full effect. What do I owe them? What they expect? A British subject on display, and from Ceylon today. Our invitation to this location has brought a station down a mile. This destination, divine creation, in rank and file, and English are they, and British am I.
British are they, and English am I.
There are
nonetheless.
Cape Town, Alabama, what's all the fuss? All terra belongs to us.
A British subject ready for, and subject not to scorn. Our
migration to its destination
has lost interest now. Am I? This is the way we'll stay till we die, till we die.
It's just that I fear, Mayor Saxey, this landless fellow has an instinctive rivalry with my dear Edwin, and I fear he is hot-blooded Eastern temperament.
Oh, come, Mr. Jasper, you over-exaggerate the matter.
I really don't mind. Can you not realize that there are more than one side, one face to all things in nature? Underneath his tainted English accent and adopted English mannerisms, there is a tribal landless, a heathen landless, a hot-blooded, hot-bred, hot-cast, who would kill as easily as he combs his sleek hair.
Mr. Jasper, I think you over-exaggerate the matter.
On the contrary, nothing could be more than ordinary. I myself suffer from this sort of duality of occasion. I tend to forget things, and in doing that to retrieve them, half expect to find myself rounding the corner I've already turned.
And what about me? How do you mean this sassy blow can be your chairman at the same time? It's not confused!
Yes, just like on the other side of the other landless, I find that. I conduct myself to take role I do when I use the gold run up what you inside my mind.
I am likewise in a haste from you. I am confused. I mean before I meet you are in a bind.
For it's a time, this is he.
And if I'm him, if I'm he, sure must not what to do.
And if I take too good the time, think myself to the right time, which by the wrong, all the wrong do. Hey, many, try to do a thought, and would you not fancy the family for the fight for the sake of a time the point? Papa, the rock of a penny, the getting the design, and the little cool, and the little one, you know, but the food, the family of fight, and the little one. Oh, I'm sorry, the head goes in. Sorry, all that's all right. All up and down, all left, all right, all nice today.
And they just seldom ever seems most completely exciting. And close inside for one's dismay.
The sheriff's in this anymore.
There's a rose in there.
You're for the dead, before, and as you smile.
But what's the vision is for her?
See the rock, going the rock, yes, things are catching, they'll be wasting just a while. Everybody, company, touching, shoes, I got to a town, they're putting up at the turtle, going to find the big of a subject one. But they're rock, teacher, just trying to do it, and then it's putting up, but the food is saying, I find it will take the second one. Many times, What an original and creative idea, sir. But I must be off. I must change. Good day, sir. Bye-bye.
We now forward step with a relic only known to the locals as turtles, whose knowledge capacity for the
hit Cricker the second.
That's the woman of Rosa and Cricker and Son.
Afternoon, Mayor Sapsy. Your lordship, sir.
Good afternoon, Beatrice.
I'm begging your pardon, sir. The cough. It's a bit of rheumatism.
No, I think you need a rheumatism.
No, I've been working on your dead wife's grave.
Okay. Let's refer to the late Mrs. Thomas Sapsy as just that. The late Mrs. Thomas Sapsy. For that is how I like to think of her and remember her.
She was 1 in a million.
No, she was one in raffle. But how's my wife's grave coming along?
Oh, it's all ready for my inscribing. She'll be much happier when we move her from her temporary home, though it's not been at all damned and the moles won't have been able to get at her for ages. Although, there is nothing we can do about the worms. They've already made a meal of this Sapsy, no matter.
That's enough, Dirkles. And who's this bully, this thing that you've got?
My protege, Squire, name of deputy.
I put the lock and wife myself, your lordship.
That's right, and I got the key right here, and it'll be my pleasure to slide your old woman right in there tomorrow morning. There's enough room in there for the whole royal family to have afternoon tea.
That's nice, Beatrice.
That crypt is a national treasure, if I may make so bold, your grace. Just a while ago, Mr. Jasper asked if I would take him down into the crypts to see it.
You might want to add that to your list of suspicious statements.
Steady on, Bill. We don't want these people leaping to conclusions without all the facts at hand. Otherwise, they'll all be running off to the races.
No. That is scheduled for later on in the program. We mustn't ruin this dramatic moment that we've been building. Off to the races! We now follow Dirkles and Deputy in hopes of shedding new light on the situation into the graveyard of foolish of the future.
Have you been watching me, you cunning devil? I'll have the blood of you! There, that'll do you good.
You murdered him!
What? What are you on about?
Murderer! Murderer!
Stop talking such lunacies, devils, and help me revive the dear boy. I only hope that... Ah!
There, you bastard! I'll stone your eyes out next time, so help me.
Quiet, young wretch.
Why do you assault me this way, devils?
You're rightfully silent, Mr. Jasper.
Peculiar lad.
Blame it on his infectious youth, sir. But, ooh, that was excellent wine you gave me earlier. Much more potent than I'm accustomed to. But, did you get a look in Mrs. Sapsy's tomb while I was asleep?
No, I appear to have gotten lost.
I was lost in a fitful dream myself. I dreamt that someone took something from me. Oh, and here it is. Mayor Sapsy wouldn't like me leaving the mausoleum keys laying about in front of his wife's crypt. He gave me strict instructions that the keys were, well, and now the key to Mrs. Sapsy's
just coming any moment, and a poor host am I not to offer them all the joys and comforts of the season. Merry Christmas to you, Douglas.
And God rest ye merry, Mr. John Jasper.
Yes, we've spent many a bright and charging afternoon here among these silent tombs, eh, my own betrothed? No, Rosa, we're not legally bound to marriage. Then let us change to brother and sister from this day forth. Never to be husband and wife? Never. I am unbound to confess that this thought does not originate with you alone, Rosa. I know that you've not been truly happy with our engagement. Nor have I. I'm sorry, Rosa. And I for you, poor boy. Oh, if only our marriage had not been assured since birth, perhaps then we would know how we truly feel towards each other. If we were perfect strangers, how perfect life could be. I know if I adore you, you'd know you love me. Too much we've seen together to judge of you. Too much we've been together, and I presume love you too, and I presume that you were there. We were perfect strangers. I'd find my way in peace. I'd see the path before me, the forest from the trees. But I fear you without you, you're always there. How do I feel about you? I care too near to touch you, my dearest Ned. How much you think of me, lovers, how it you come to hear is how he's going. Brother, sister, I pray that you take this cross given to me by my mother as a vow of my eternal friendship. God bless you. God bless you, dear. How do I feel about you? I care near to touch you, my dearest Ned. How much you think of me, lovers, how it come we feel it how we if we were perfect strangers, I might have loved you perfectly. This will all come as a terrible blow to my uncle. Why, whatever is the matter? Do you think we could keep our change of plans from Mr. Jasper for a little while, Eddie? Of course, you're right. Why give such sad news on Christmas Eve? But we must be off. They're expecting us, and I fear a storm is brewing.
It's a bizarre climate you have here in Fullerstrom. First snow and now this threatening storm. The gods must be angry.
God must be angry, Neville. We use the singular here in England.
What a storm for Christmas Eve.
Yes, it was quite like this the night that Rosa's mother died.
Neville tells me you were once engaged to Rosa's mother.
Yes, but I fear I was a bit too Anglican, a bit too angular for her taste. And then at Seaside Party, celebrating their second anniversary, just a few months after Rosa was born, she apparently slipped, walking on the dirt along the cliffs, and drowned in the embrace of the ungrateful waves. But enough. Let us follow Mr. Jasper's lead. Forget our grievances with life and with each other over a sturdy Christmas dinner.
I hope you can all enjoy the meager balance of my humble table.
Hello! Sorry we're late. We thought the storm will alter.
Miss Bud, it's wondrous to see you again. Let me take your things.
I had no idea you had hired domestic staff, Uncle. Mr. Landis will take you seriously.
No fear of that.
Gentlemen, you know that you have no idea what it means to have you in my chambers.
Miss Bud, how is it in a time of holly? You remind me of a flowering hibiscus.
And how is it that you remind me of an inconsistent baker, Neville? For while your metaphor seems quite stale, your manners are uncommonly fresh.
You go too far, sir.
Gentlemen, this is Christmas Eve, and I tolerate no more further unchristian-like behavior. Now, this mulled wine is very good stuff to me. I obtained the recipe on a recent trip to London.
Well, any poisonous song for me, Uncle?
Yes, any poisonous song. Very good, Edwin. None for me, thanks.
Now, let us all drink deep.
It's wine more than the usual, Jack.
I was hoping you would enjoy it. Now, let there be no more ill will between you two.
Yes, Edwin. You have my friendship if you wish it.
Then a Merry Christmas to you, Edwin.
The goose is cooked!
Miss Bud, I suppose your next Christmas dinner will be in Egypt.
My God, Landless! Perhaps you should accompany us to Cairo. Rose and I could use someone to carry our bags.
What?
Someone more acquainted with foreign tongue than he is with minding his own.
Gentlemen and ladies, please be seated.
Sir, I don't want to like your tongue, that's too rusty and it's near you where clearly where I find a cup in mine. But the waistcoat, one can soon be torn, but we like you should bleed your blood so blue.
Something in this speech seems ominous to me. It's very close to me.
Praise to him divine, for this we should be glad.
But you try some wine,
No good can come from that.
If I give a step you dead, I wish to wish you well. The world's all before you, just like oysters on the shell.
Landless as you are, I know your blood is hot, but less than I'm sure to be. Your history would indicate the passage of our passing through your veins, through this dusty space.
Something sends a chill like fear upon my brain. How the stricken world can't we now save?
From these words they say, written upon the land.
That must follow day, no good can come from that. My dearest deepest friends, may I propose a toast to Rosa and Edwin Drood. Cheers. Here's the roast.
How very blessed are we, for know so many stars. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done.
Which one of you will carve?
The lance is cut like beef, the bow attack is strong. I glare at you, dare at who you dare soon to stare at you. I make my wife and share my life and see you dead before she grows up and I feel it here, I feel it, I feel it. We are friends in life, we'll soon forget.
In younger days I hungered for another, Rosa's mother. After Rosa's birth, she left us earth, no dust is all I'm worth.
All the time I thought that I'm dressed and all bright and naive, that I received this noise more frightening than they might conceive. Sense of Catholic nature, but the down is for my clouds. Yeah, so with these new additions, there may be revealed murderous admissions, otherwise concealed. Fire your eye cast for warning you have had. What is the
coat of yours. Take my own humble and serviceable cape coat.
Come, Edwin. Your destiny calls.
Well, goodbye, Uncle. Goodbye, all.
When shall these spring again? When, if ever? It is now the next day. Christmas Day, to be sure. The storm is over, but in its wake there is to be no found trace of young Edwin Drood.
Oh, Mr. Crisparkle, I fear that something terrible has happened to Edwin.
Oh, let us wait until my assistant Bazzard reports. I'm sure you've heard the sentiment voiced that no news is most certainly good news. Ah, here it comes now. Bazzard, what news? No news. There, you see. I don't believe you've met my assistant Bazzard. His chief occupation is in guiding excursion parties around our church. Quite a showman is our Bazzard, though tragically misplaced.
Misplaced?
Yes, Bazzard carries with him a secret. Now, Rosa, what do you think Bazzard has done?
Nothing dreadful, I hope.
He's written a play, a tragedy.
The Thorn of Anxiety.
When will it be performed, Mr. Bazzard?
Never.
I sometimes believe that Bazzard has more pride in its lack of support, rather like a citizen of Greece who prefers the Parthenon and ruin. But I do hope to see Mr. Bazzard's work performed someday.
I too, Mr. Bazzard.
I love the theatrical world, but there are many stages beyond the proscenium. I long to play a large part.
Then, Bazzard, why don't you use your enviable creativity to find some accounting for young men?
That assignment I eagerly accept.
Oh, my dear, harmless Edwin.
Oh, like her mother, she will. The Lord seemed fit to smile on me. Her mother not married another, nor met her death, as I touch upon by the sea 2 years later. I might have been Rosa.
Father, I need your prayers.
Rise, my child. The cathedral bell summons us.
And is it not significant, Mayor Thompson, that Neville Landis was last seen fleeing the district?
You convinced me, Mr. Jasper. That could be a murderer among the rules of the and all signs do point to the young Neville Landis.
What an incredibly unique and original idea, sir.
I shall instruct a few of my very strong men to bring the Landis here using whatever force is necessary.
You do that, sir.
My Neville Landis, smarten up now.
And when we find, we'll educate that murderous swine.
Right, but then you will have the hanging for Christmas.
Fetch the dogs!
Oh, Mr. Jasper! Mr. Jasper! Look what I've discovered!
Why, it's my coat! The one that Edwin I gave to Edwin. It's been torn to pieces and... Oh, God, there's his blood on it! Where did you find this?
Under a rock by the river Weir.
My dear boy, it's murder! I take this vow before you, Bazzard, recorded in your memory, that I shall fasten the crime of murder upon murder, and I shall bring justice to my dear nephew.
I shall remember your words, Mr. John Jasper.
And I believe that's it for you this evening, Philip, right?
I believe you're right, Phil.
Well, it hardly seems you were coming from Knutsford each night. You seem to specialize in these parts of the narrow of late.
Not by choice, Mr. Cartwright.
Let's see, in Julius Caesar you played part of...
A senator.
Ah, so you were in for the kill end. And this story you do understudy Mr. Clive Paget as John Jasper. Surely one of these days
In
you'll...
actuality, Mr. Paget claims never to have missed a performance in his entire career.
Well then, this act is almost over and the next one is considerably shorter than this one. Would you have a song ready by chance?
Well, as a matter of happenstance, Mr. Cartwright, I do have in common with my role this evening aspirations as an author, and have composed a brief song which ventures underscores this dilemma of the character of Bazzard I portray. I hesitate to...
Come, Mr. Max. It's titled.
What? Never the luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, a brief derailment from tonight's bill of fare. Mr.
knows each line and everyone's cue. We must let him do the part. Center stage, the music will play. I'll walk my way to your heart. Though ever I plan and ever I plot, with ever the pluck to try and wait for my star, by fate to be struck, but never the luck have I, but never the dream have I.
What are you doing?
Master Neville, you fellows, enough now.
There's your murderer, sir.
Reverend Crisparkle, what have I done?
Nothing. I'm sure there is some...
Madness! Where is Drood?
Why do you ask me that way? Because you were the last person seen with him, and he's nowhere to be found.
There's Datchery. You should question him.
What time did you and Drood leave the river that night?
In all honesty, I can't recall of anything what transpired once Edwin and I reached the river.
Then how did you get those bloodstains on your shirt front and your shoes?
I acquired these bloodstains, just now, when these men of yours forcibly dragged me back from the countryside where I had been walking.
Neville Landless, acting constable for the district, I place you under arrest.
How many of them did it take to mar you in this way?
8.
You have an interesting way with the law, Florence, man, Sassy. You, Mr. Jasper, for days now you've been wanting all Florence of the pending violence between your nephew and my brother. What do you know of all this?
Only that my nephew is dead.
Mayor Sappy, I warrant that Neville has no knowledge of what has transpired, past that which he has freely volunteered.
And you shall volunteer nothing further, Neville.
I would like to remind you and your brother that there is a chance of murder at hand.
Will you utter that word again, you laughable man? Perhaps you'll be good enough to supply a body, a victim, a corpse, something more tangible than an errant nephew, a timorous uncle, and a ludicrous city official who has no backing for his charges beyond your part and sheer circumstance.
Here.
Well said, Helena.
You know, she's right, Mayor Sappy. You cannot possibly charge Neville without a body.
Very well. Release him.
Oh, bless you, Mr. Crisparkle.
I'm okay.
Only I can express my gratitude about the strange, somewhat geographically untraceable accent.
Let's pause for a moment. Shall we? Let's see. This is the no tracing young Edwin Drood, and he very well maybe Clive.
Dead. John Jasper has sworn vengeance upon his nephew's murderer,
Who most of this populace think to be Neville Landless.
The charges against Neville have been rescinded, thanks to Helena has steely resolved with the support of the Peregrine.
Reverend Crisparkle was once engaged to...
Rosa's deceased mother. Meanwhile, it's difficult to assume what one might make of
The drunken stonemason girdles, not to mention the mysterious
Purveyor of opium, the princess cover.
All these statements should be considered during this next interlude. And ladies and gentlemen, you may not have all the facts at hand, and you may very well find yourselves off to the races.
Let's have a course of all to the races!
A spontaneous request for what evening is complete here at the Music Hall Royale without our trademark anthem, off to the races. Quick conclusions often lead the best of us astray. The wisest move in runs around the green and oceans run away like horses at home. Up to the races, up to the races, up to the races we go. And what the chases, and what the chases, we seldom seem to know. And the children once we got together for pursuit, and then the rapids often say the race, say the race. From the anchor to the ground, they suddenly will be on their own papers. Up to the races, up to the races, the pretty faces go. Up to the races, up to the places, and keep the love on board.
Don't go back on your assumptions, hasty presumptions might do you in. Mind the track like an ad running blind, riding the line, you'll find you'll win.
Well, that's not Queen Victoria. She's had 9 kids today. He was a house himself. Got it. Probably by her decree he had to procreate, since she made him immune. Up to the races, the royal races, the same as poor folks do. Ladies and gentlemen, all wonderful company! Oh, that wonderful long Oh, wonderful ladies!
No races won by the party, lots of Bacardi, fools have to be. Don't unlace your madcap abandon, you and your land one time not me. So we call one more course of rain, before we stop the skins of a crime. Sometimes having patience is as good as having brains, so take your bloody time. Pour out the spirits, the end is nearest, only you let your soul. Don't begin to beat your heart for the finish is the goal. To the races, to the race we go. Tally ho!
Tonight's performance will include a 15-minute intermission.
Ladies and gentlemen, a warm round of applause, if you will, for our orchestra under the cryptic baton of Mr. Thomas Purcell. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you found our laboratorial facilities. They are #1 in the district. They are also the only ones in the district. I hope that you're liking this story that we have tonight. If you're enjoying our endeavor here tonight, I invite you to come back next week when we put on our next most ingenious performance of Hamlet's Part 2. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we take our tangled threads as we left in Act 1 and attempt to tie them together, I ask that our company join in a sturdy hymn about our old and beloved land, England reigns.
I clearly spy with my sly
the stars were mere punctures in the earth's ceiling, through which heaven's light could be seen, or something along those lines. I just wish that my assistant Bazzard, who was away on business, could see such a night as this.
Hold on there, boy. Here's a face we've not seen before. Welcome to Fair Cloistrum. I am in the way of being degraded to anyone who might have a bottle of wine on them. My name is Durdles.
My name is Datchery. Dick Datchery. And I was wondering if lodgings could be found in these parts?
Oh, no doubt, Mr. Datchery.
Something architectural. Out of the way. Inconvenient?
Oh, we have any number of inconvenient lodgings here in Cloistrum, sir.
Close to the cathedral as well.
Excuse me. I couldn't help overhearing that you were in search of some lodging. The only lodging I know along those specifications is a singular room just above John Jasper's. You know, he's a great...
Is that the fellow who's been much afflicted by the loss of his nephew?
Wait on, boy. This is John Jasper. Is he always testing more in these things?
That's the man. And you won't catch me going near him anymore. Why is that, boy? Because I can visit it on my own toast again. I find this most interesting. I shall enjoy watching the comings and goings of this town.
That man needs to desperately speak to his tailor. Excuse me, miss. Would you happen to know John Jasper?
Oh, are you ill?
No, ma'am, I always look this way. Rosa, you've both been neglecting your studies. When shall we next resume?
Never, sir.
Am I being politely told that you've abandoned your studies altogether?
The politeness is yours, not mine. I beg not to be questioned, I will not answer anymore. I at least have that in my power.
Rosa!
I do not wish to hear you, sir.
I do not forget how many eyes come and view us, but you shall hear me, even against your wishes. Dearest Rosa, charming Rosa, even when my dear boy was engaged to you, I loved you madly. I kept our secret well, did I not?
You were false to him, daily and hourly as you are now. You know you make me afraid to open his kind eyes to the truth, that you are a bad, bad man.
How beautiful you are! You are more beautiful in anger than repose. I do not ask for your love. Give me yourself and your pretty rage, your enchanting scorn. It will be enough for me. I warn you, well-witch, sweet tempter. You must stay or do more harm than can be undone.
You're mad.
I plan to show you how mad my love is.
You dare utter that word.
All this autumn wind wonders here from pastures green where we must rarely sit and sing some song. Innocent enough it was intended to be used on rare occasions, not to be used by every tongue. Never has a woodland ever taken so one thing with little meaning, right remains quickly blind. Never has there been so quite exalted such a tongue you sights and syllables confirm uttering this word. You call it love, I call it rude, I call it lost, I call it cruel, I cannot
Decide that call it love.
I think it's foul.
I think it's lies. No more I'll take. I'm cunning God.
You
I seek the name of love.
I will not fear.
I
have insurance. I'll take the fight. I will not permit you to desecrate.
You'll fake the name of love.
Boom! Bang it, crash it, you la-di-da.
down his pin forever. So, this is all we will ever know for sure about the mystery of Edwin. But, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, together we shall solve, resolve, and conclude the mystery of Edwin Drood. Now, there is one minor mystery that we can go ahead and take care of, though it has very little to do with our plots, and that is of deciding who our Datchery is tonight. You see, many literary experts agree that Mr. Datchery is somebody whom we've already met from Act 1, who disguised himself to better investigate the disappearance of Edwin Drood. And so far, ladies and gentlemen, tonight that part has been played by Miss Alice Nutting. But this does not mean that Edwin Drood is Dick Datchery. Oh no, far from it. You see, there are many choices that it could be, but you will get to decide on that. But in a rather democratic and daring move, here at the Music Hall Royale, we have ranked our company one vote each night. And tonight that question will be, Mr. Throttle,
Is Edwin Drood dead or alive? Miss Nutting, who has a vested interest in the outcome, will kindly turn her back to the cast.
Gentlemen, ladies, as your whim takes you this evening, all those who believe Edwin Drood to be dead, raise your hands if you please. Thank you. And all those who believe Edwin Drood is alive, raise your hands as well. Thank you.
I'm sorry, Miss Nutting, but you've snuck it. By massive majority, I fear. Our next key question, Mr. Throttle.
Who is the detective Datchery?
Well, we can cross Edwin Drood off that list since our company voted him dead for the remainder of the evening.
Dead? Ha ha! And bloody ha ha! You absolute envious little shit! It's obvious to everyone here that Drood, that I am Datchery, and it's even more transparent that this petty, jealous cause bitterly resents the attention I received in the local press. Goodbye, all!
Miss Nutting! Miss Nutting! Ladies and gentlemen, you have no idea the weight we've had with her! Guess what? Her dressing room was too small! Then, her mustache was too long. I told her she was splitting hell! I came a little bit unhinged there, Daisy. I do apologize, but I would like to point out that many literary experts disagree with Miss Nutting's opinion that Edwin Drood and Dick Datchery are one and the same person. But there are many people who it could be tonight. For example, Neville revealed about his sister Helena in Act 1.
In desperation, Helena tried on more than one occasion to flee our stepfather's cruel and miserly hand, even disguising herself as a boy.
A hint! A palpable hint! Or was it a thrust and misguided representation? Why would Helena Landis have pursued Mr. John Jasper under these given circumstances?
Not under any circumstances.
But there are still many more people who it could be. What say of you, Bazzard?
I love the theatrical world, but there are many stages beyond the proscenium. I long to play a larger part.
Who more likely to don such a melodramatic garb and such a spotlight? Why else does he appear in our play home?
From my earliest remembrances, I've been secret and revengeful.
Who more likely to investigate than he who himself is most suspected of murder? Or was somebody else trying to clear Neville?
Neville has been entrusted to my care.
The Reverend Crisparkle. Could he have donned another garb in search of more power to clear Neville's name? And then there is the puzzling question dear beloved Edwin Drood, looks can be quite deceiving.
I'll say.
But there are a few people who it cannot be. That including Mr. John Jasper, Deirdre's deputy, the Princess Puffer, and myself, Mayor Thomas Sapsey, who, in our story tonight in Mr. Dickens' novel, all appeared alongside Dick Datchery. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to decide. And we will do this in a way that most amateur theatres decide on who they want to be. When the handkerchief is held above the head of the person who you want to be Dick Datchery tonight, pray do applause. And do remember that we have much larger decisions at hand. So, for God's sake, do not vote for whoever is a distant cousin of yours. Mr. Throttle.
The ecstatic ecclesiastic Reverend Crisparkle. The tempestuous Miss Helena. The underrated Mr. Bazzard. All the way from Ceylon, Mr. Neville. And the lovely Miss Rosa.
Well, there's a clear-cut winner, and that is, Mr. Bazzard. He's with Dick Datchery tonight, and I do suggest a quick costume change, and I do see many people out in the audience who are more than willing to help you make that quick costume change. Miss Nothing, what are you doing? Miss Nothing! Miss Nothing, really? Really? You're going to do this? Well, go away. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to point out that that kind of behavior is due entirely to upbringing. You see, her parents were in the iron and steel business. Mother irons, father steel. Will you come up here and make the jokes yourself? No, stay there. I've got others. She was once known as the orthopedic soprano. She sang all joints. Oh, somebody will be returning for our next show. Oh, I've got one more, ladies. She sang in a pub called the Cock and Comfort. There wasn't a lot of comfort, but there was plenty of So that's the new band tonight. The inappropriate one. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for a much more serious matter. Serious matter. It is time for you to decide who you want to be. Your killer. Your culprit. Oh, shut up! This is my note, it's not yours. And one more outburst like that, and I will send you back to the Salvation Army. They will have you singing, Jesus needs me for the Sunday. Ladies and gentlemen, our first person up tonight, our most obvious killer, Mr. John Jasper. Ladies and gentlemen, don't you know that here at the musical Royale, we boo and hiss the villain? No, we're going to do that all over again. hear us sing that. So, I give you, be ready to boo and hiss. Most obvious part of the killer, Mr. John Jasper. You catch on, you're smart. But I do ask you, ladies and gentlemen, is this the face of a killer? Do you go for the more obvious choice, or for a more suspicious one? Could all it be to our story that Mr. John Jasper killed his own beloved nephew in hopes of winning the love of the fair Miss Rosa? Well, that took the wind out of your sails, big mouse, hasn't it? But ladies and gentlemen, there are quite a lot of people who are murder to be tonight. But there are two people who we can go ahead and rule out. That being myself, Mayor Thomas Saxon, and Deputy. For in our story tonight, and also in Mr. Dickens' novel, we were only intended for mere comedic relief. So, your choices for the killer tonight are...
Come the landless. Did I, in trying to save my brother, bring harm to Edwin Drood? Rosa?
Why would someone as innocent and pure as myself kill my own true name?
Turtles. I'd rather have a bottle in front of me than give Drood a frontal lobotomy.
The Princess Papa. Who am I? What am I?
Neville Landless. In all honesty, I can't recall of what transpired once Edwin and I reached the river, but he was an odious little twit and he deserved what he got.
The Reverend Crisparkle, have I in some way confused my path here on earth?
John Jasper. Thank you. I've been in the cold light of suspicion since this play's beginning.
So, ladies and gentlemen, time and last to decide who our murderer tonight will be. So we will do this the most easiest way by a show of hands. So we can bring off the housewife, please. Bring off the housewife. Oh, good Lord! Is this really what I've been working with tonight? Oh, why don't you all hold hands and track the living? So, ladies and gentlemen, there are members of our company rolling a lunch to count your vitals.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Your rapid quizzes or here's the news. Your judgment has been passed. You settle up the score. Act, alas.
Ladies and gentlemen, your votes have been tallied. I will now offer a sip of port to our murderer, and our murderer will drink it. So, in order to keep this a secret, I ask that you all close your eyes. Close your eyes! We want no sneaky peekers! No, you don't close your eyes. The Reverend Crisparkle will come after you. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Your eyes must be closed. Ready?
Little boy.
It's okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I am now offering Paget back in your line. I am now offering a sip of port to our murderer. Our murderer is now drinking it. You may open your eyes, ladies and gentlemen. You see, you can't trust anyone here tonight. So, ladies and gentlemen, I give you, for the first time ever, the completed rendition of The Mystery of Edwin Drood. Coincidentally, Mr. Charles Dickens' first novel was called The Dawn, and the last chapter was called The Dawn again. So, ladies and gentlemen, I give you the first ever completed rendition of our story.
Bloody freezing again. Here it is.
What is it?
What happened to have 3 and 6 help a Christian soul in distress?
We're both Christian souls in distress, I fear. And I have less than 3 and 6 to get me to London.
Running away from something.
Yes. At long last, yes.
Rosa.
How on earth could you know my name?
No. I've only known you since the day you were born. Only baby fed you. Don't look at me, Rosa. I don't want you to see me like this, but could you remember your nanny? Rosa, some 12 years ago. Could you look at me now, my own sweet girl, and remember your nan instead?
Nan. Yes, I was 6, and then you weren't there anymore.
God love you, you do remember.
You never knew your mother, did you?
I was the closest thing you had to that.
But why did you leave me?
It's a sad story, Rosa. I was once a man, then I met a man, tall and tall, with golden hair, till I let him have his way with me. Let me down the garden path to marry him, for I thought instead was a bed and hand in town, then to me said, should I say, on the seeds of one mistake. On my annual day, earning things
and there's no way out. On my back all day, earning since penny, toast to drink, so not to think of, God next to blame. Gave my chance on every step, and you gave me farewell. As a pipe for you, son, praises fire to son. Can't you see the garden? It's such a lovely garden! I'll take you there, I know the path somewhere. Rosa, my child, my own, I'm deep ashamed to win through life alone. And yet despite my dreadful fall from grace, I never once forgot your naval face. One icy evening, a client of mine began to rave and crave some laudanum wine. And as he drank his cup of Satan's blood, he made the grave mistake of crying Rosa. Now it's one day for them like me to mix and mingle with the likes of he. We are ghostly from God's lovely clay and mud. But how comes this land where it grows along? Well, I can't see too clear, but I followed him here, finding out who was who. I come back a time or two, then last night tracking me was this Mr. Datchery. So I followed his tracks through the lodgings in the back, though I hate to confess, well, I was this better dress. And I saw that it was him without his full disguise, and the job took the answer again, no fear of hazard. Dick Datchery was Bazzard.
Yes, this is all I gladly reveal, my joy in telling all I cannot conceal. Author and mine at least of this page, joyfully now I take center stage. My motive in taking this part was to hone even further my art, my theatrical bent in a costume that's led from me shrine into my heart. A chance for some public acclaim, just a shred of a secular fame. As a playwright applied to unravel Shinnok was a problem much harder to tame. This was my greatest audition, to decent roles at one time. Finally some recognition, staging the scene of a crime. Going out to the limerick, down to the limerick, down to the limerick, yeah. I found a theatrical kit. In this Datchery, I did my bit. So to clear Neville's name, I confess to my shame 'twas a vanity too, I admit. I followed John Jasper high-low, to the den he descends to below. And when publicly clear, it was immediately clear my suspicions were quite apropos. So I crept in the lodgings of Jasper, dressed in that wig, what a sight. There I found Rosa's clutch, her mother she gave to that night. Jasper took it from there after hurting him dead, so we're in the bed, I suppose. Tell him that Datchery knows, and the proof is quite clear that his friend Jasper needed to be tried to be tied up and strong. And from this limerick, let him be hung.
Twice did am I.
bribes, there are too many of me. I'm Cartwright, you see, who hides himself, resides himself, for I have no eyes to see. But now my thinking at the brink, I'm breaking through the door. I mean, he's out, I'm out, he's free, I'm free, and me once more. How many times I took that food upon my flanks? His flanks that burned the presumption of his rights. His right is air, his right to share, mine was his bed. It took no smoke to bring a picture in him dead. That night I feel myself a flask of laudanum. Let them take no smiling and never laughing some. That's when my greatest spell of fancy took place. I watched my hands outstretched towards it with clear white feet and I saw my fingers clutching his neck so tightly, charging my sleepy elbow
That's when I saw one of you throttle Edwin Drood in a convenient flash of lightning. I saw who it was. That was quite a long speech, Bill. Do you think I could have a quick little report?
Turtles!
Right. So suddenly, I see Mr. Jasper stagger out of his door under the influence of potent medicine, and suddenly he collapses, and he gets up, and he picks up young Drood, and he carries him to the cathedral and down into the crypts, depositing the body right in Mrs. Sapsey's tomb.
What?
Yes, I told you there was plenty of room in there.
Yes, Turtles, but you must tell us. Who did it?
Lord love me. It was Reverend Crisparkle.
Know you well. The man should land and not hurt, he goes to hell. I'm free from blasphemy, but as some see me through. So see of me, still I confess I murdered you. I saw her mother in Rosa's face, sweet Rosa's mother had took her place, and could I let this Edwin Drood at her I loved and wooed? One shove of mine and Drood was dead. That type of bastard, his neck I crossed, capsized to ashes, dust to dust, and then I bore him from the gloom. and sanctify his tomb. He seems to shiver, he seems to quiver, I did deliver him to God, and she is mine now, a love mine now. Some find me odd, but living am I, and vanquished is Drood. Satan must die, and vanquished is Drood. I deserve anyone marry Rosa. Not a mother. Could I, hey John?
You're a wicked man, Reverend Crisparkle. Rosa's mother, the woman you loved, has been dead for 12 years. Drood stood no threat to you.
Oh, really? Really? Yeah, I suppose the joke's on me. I must be off. God bless you all.
Well, Reverend Crisparkle's your mayor for tonight. But don't you all think that we deserve a happy ending? Don't you think that two people from our class deserve that commodity that we all search for? Love. Romance. And at this very hour, anything fathomable of it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I have one final key question for you tonight. I ask you, which two from our company would you like to be lovers tonight? Now, we will do this by having them stand in a line and applaud for the person that you would like to be lover tonight. Now, we will start with this step side. We have the Princess Puffer. No, not yet. Rosa Bud and Helena Landis. Now it's time to clap and vote. Not clap yet. I haven't even said a name. Now ready? The Princess Puffer. Rosa Bud. Helena Landis. Let's do that again. I'm sorry, dear, but it's not you. Okay, now we have this Rosa Bud. And now, Helena Landis. I think it's Helena Landis this evening. And now we have the bachelor side. Let's go, lads. We have Deputy, Bazzard, Deirdre, Neville, and Mr. John Jasper. Let's count this vote. Deputy. Okay, well, he's straight here. Mr. Bazzard. It's so subtle, isn't it, folks? Whew. Turtles. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. John Jasper. Oh my God, no, ladies and gentlemen. I think you'll have a recount. I'm sorry, but it's not you three. No, okay, hold up, here we go. Never Landis. Okay, well done, John Jasper. Mr. Bissell, I think we forgot something.
Neville, the perversive nature of this audience tonight has somehow caused me to be sexually drawn to you. Do you love me as a brother?
I am your brother. I suppose we must give this depraved audience what they desire. You wicked bastards!
Once we were perfect strangers, strangely met
I find I now adore you. Our best has yet to be.
It seems I long upon you, in rooted stone.
You love me so, they told you.
Let's not resist this sentence.
Once we have kissed, distinct days, no thrill, the strangeness makes a world. Once we were perfect strangers, and now I love you perfectly.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's your choice. There's your strange lovers. I don't know what's wrong with you guys. Box. What would Edwin Drood say of all of this? If only he could reach us from beyond that grave of his.
I'm alive! And Lazarus from the grave. Quite alive, you'll find me. This tomb behind me is where I faced my closest shame when I struck my head against the street. I was stunned, not stricken, not thinking, but Jasper blew me off my feet to the ground. I awoke in dark evening, and while all above me showed their grief, I was screaming for my very life. Holy Florence, you have no idea the sudden strength that you feel within you, the steel and sinew, as they stand smiling at arm's length. I escaped from the cloister I fled. I did not return here till I had land here. Just who in hell wished me dead? More than that, more than one solution is the crime. What I found is a light of time. And you'll fight for every tiny speck. When you're held by the neck, I have read the writing on the wall. And the greatest mystery is not the history of Jasper, Drood, and one all. I have met my maker and we learned what advice I'm giving to all whose living is just to learn what I have learned. Life is dear, there can be